What's up, guys? Mr. Travis Pavlik back with the pink stripe, which means something. Okay? It means something. We're gonna make this quick. We're gonna make this brief. We're still in the triangle. Guess what? We're still in the triangle. We're still generally going sideways in Bitcoin land on the daily on Bitfinex. 10,130, $10,130. We've recovered off the lows already, so we still we had this long droopy candle near the lows, and it got bought back up for now. As it kind of drags along this lower, I will think about buying some with the intention that it does break to the upside. Notice, did I say buying 100x leverage on BitMEX? No. What I said is buying some, expecting it to eventually break out to the upside. I still think that's the way to play it. You will have a higher success rate if you wait until confirmation of the breakout. However, you're going to lose about $1,000 roughly. So let's say if you get in some, 9,900 around here, 10,000, and then it eventually breaks out. Other breakout players of this triangle are going to be getting in about 11,000. So do the math. That's about $1,000. The other thing is, if it breaks to the downside, the same thing. Some people are going to be waiting all the way till the lows of 9,300 before they get short or get stopped out. Maybe all the way down here, 9,000. So there can be some fake outs, but I'm fine. I have a general bull thesis in Bitcoin. I've made a lot of money on the long side of Bitcoin, so I'm going to keep playing that general trend until I'm proven otherwise. You can see on the weekly, this, what is this? I think it's the 21. I'm still getting used to this particular plugin, which allows EMAs and MAs. Shout out to Crown's Crypto Cave for doing this. But it's a little bit harder because I normally would do the 10 EMA green. I would do the 21 SMA, the 50 SMA, the 200 SMA, red, blue, I don't even know. But we're here. It's still an inside week, so all of this week's activities within this previous week. That's another thing. You can wait until the confirmation on a weekly and then get in. So there's a million different ways to play this. I'm sharing with you the way that I would like to play it, which is generally long on the lows, expecting this to break to the upside. Bitcoin has a massive bullish run, so let's see if it continues. You make money, and this is my mentor at Canuck2USA. If you want to check him out, he runs, he's an independent trader, but now he does actually have a service just because so many people saw him on the socials. So take a look at his stuff at Canuck2USA, but he's mainly doing stocks, options, futures, and I'm just basically, most of my efforts are in Bitcoin, just exclusively Bitcoin. I do want to take a look at my favorite shitcoin, which I'm not being disparaging. I actually really like the project, and I would also like to talk about, so as you can see, massive move up here. This is a double tap. I wanted 250s. I didn't get my 250s so far. So far we've popped. Are we gonna lock and drop? That is the question. 250s maybe is a little bit aggressive, but you can see how to play this, right? You had to be watching this whole time. You had to wait to the double tap, and then you had to watch for the daily reversal. You can get in here about 340, 338 and expect and put a stop under the lows, under 290, something that your stop. Now you're up 40 cents on it, roughly, something, 35 cents on it. So it's nothing, amazing, but again, where are we going to stop this move? Right into the EMAs right here. So this is why I like the EMAs, I like the MAs, I like the moving averages. So this is EOS. We're also going to take a look at my least favorite shitcoin, BSV. This is a massive, beautiful chart. I don't care that it's an app. Actually, I do care that it's a piece of shit. Okay, I do care. Bitcoin forks, BSV, Litecoin, BCH, Bitcoin Cash. Not a general fan, although I mean, the setup is there. These things are set to explode. There's going to be a rally. Listen to me. I believe that there's a high chance of a rally in Bitcoin. So all the crypto is gonna probably pop along with it in sympathy. We're going to see who's going to lead the way. I think that we've seen... It's likely that the beta in the altcoins, this is my prediction, they've gotten so crushed that we can either see two scenarios, obviously. Bitcoin continues to lead the way and altcoins lag, or because altcoins have gotten so crushed that they're going to actually explode higher and kind of lead the way as far as percent return. However, I use trading Bitcoin on leverage, so it doesn't really matter to me. I'm going to be trading Bitcoin on leverage because it's the most liquid market, it's the biggest market, it's the most no-brainer play out there. Excuse me. Let's take a look at some stocks real quick. Just general SPX. First time I've seen it in a while. We did break from this range, which was this is the range of derangement. What I mean by that was we're down 6% and everyone's calling for a global recession. What is wrong with you guys? Get a grip. What? Get a fucking grip. Okay? You're insane. All right. I actually do have a small position in Tesla calls that I purchased on Friday. We're up on it, baby. But generally, these are weekly calls. I'm probably going to roll them. And if we don't stop here, then obviously, perhaps this gap in the 240s would be nice. It definitely would be nice. I actually have a resting sell because I actually just started working for a different firm down in South Scottsdale, so I'm not in front of my screens anymore full time. I think it's a great change to go be in an office and work with some cool people, so I'm excited about that. But my point is that I'm not sitting here watching the options all day, so I have a resting sell limit order in on my options for a double. So I think I will get my double. Perhaps maybe I should wait for a triple, you know, whatever. I have the 232.5s weekly. 232.5s weekly. So we stop here, maybe I'll get stopped out for a break even, but we continue higher as I do think we will, and I'm probably going to take my profits and roll them into next week, perhaps the week after. Litecoin as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This definitely looks good, man. Right on the freaking whatever this is. Is it the 200? $377. 377 period moving average. That's a new one for me. But what you'll find is that generally markets, look, you know, they bounce here, they almost try to bounce there, they bounce here. They're just in confluence with other indicators, and for risk management purposes, moving averages are excellent. This is one of my favorites as well, but rejected here. So, you know, when it gets rejected like this, and it's almost like a bear flag and then rejected, I feel like that's less bullish for me. but Monero's a favorite. Avid's a favorite as well. This is interesting. This is my setup. I haven't looked at this. No, we don't want ads. Don't worry, guys. Eventually, I will purchase TradingView. It's just expensive. Like, I can't justify it. I'm so cheap, like 30 bucks a month. And then you don't want to get the low end. You want to get the high end and get everything. And then you're like, oh no, I want to pay by the year. And then I've had it before, right? Anyways, we're gonna hold off on that. But if you do want to sign up for TradingView, I've meant to put the links in before. So you can have the pretty ad-free charts and as many indicators as you want. I just won't do it myself. So the other thing, okay, this setup is good, right? We have a daily, that's an inside. We have, if I'm gonna put a Fibonacci on it, Fibonacci Versace medulla oblongata, okay? Where are my tools? Sorry guys. My tools are normally here. They're not here. It's a scam. It's a scam setup. They're trying to get me to buy it. They're hiding my tools. We're gonna go excuse me. If we were to put a Fibonacci on this, my guess is that this would be right about smack dab in the middle, maybe a 618 or a 382 and a 50% retracement. Anything above this we can get in with the stop down here, but you could also start building a position longer term in this retracement. So planning for kind of a move back to all-time highs of 10. So almost a double. And then realistically, if it goes back below 550s, you know, you're out. You're out. Yeah, bye-bye. This is looking good though. You can see, boom, resistance MAs, boom, support MAs. The monthly chart is less good. Less good. However, again, I have a fundamental case for this stock. Realistically, we can wait as long as we want, okay? This is the big deal. You want to make real money, okay? We're going to be patient. We're going to wait. This thing's going to go on an absolute tear. This move from 8 to 67, it's completely possible again. This 02 to 04 is completely possible again. How do I know that? Boom, right there. This is our girl AMD. We have a similar setup here. It's not my favorite setup, don't get me wrong, but this is a company that has a monopoly, a moat. No, it's not a monopoly. That's wrong. They have great software. I've used their services, and they're switching from a different model. So now they're going to be subscription as a service. They're going to have Adobe. Let's take a look at Adobe. Boom. Oh, don't we like Adobe? Guys, don't we like Adobe? This is what a business model that generates cash flow on the monthly does. It prints money, okay? This is one of the most gorgeous stocks ever, and something that's like, let's see, subscription as a service, software, great products, plural, and extremely market demanded, you know, the right time and space and the execution, everything's there. So it's important to, you know, look at a ton of charts and see like, okay, how would I have played this? I look at a ton of charts. Oh, look at this, 08. Picked up on the lower moving averages. Wow, isn't that funny? A, B, C, right on the moving averages, up sloping trend. Even though it was complete garbage, you like Photoshop, you see Instagram popping, all these models, these Instagram models, they all need Photoshop, they all need Premiere Pro, which I'm gonna probably edit this video with. and then boom, off to the races. Let's ignore buying on the lows. Let's just buy breakouts. Buy breakouts, manage risk. One way to make a hell of a lot of money. Excuse me, still getting over something. That's why I'm coughing a bunch. 50, 150, 250, and 276. I'm less interested in it now, but it's most likely that it's going higher as well. Let's look at some interesting ones. The Twitter, the Lulu, the CMG. Guys, go back, look at my videos when I was talking about CMG in the 400s and the 300s. It didn't buy the lows, but got a lot of this up. What do we see again? We see a move to the upside. We see an A, a B, a C. Boom, off to the races. So we basically have a 1, a 2, and then we're in the third wave currently. So at some point it's going to correct for the 4, and then the 5th wave higher. I mean, like a lot higher. A lot higher. 10, geez, I was going to say 10,000. 1,000, 1,200, much higher. Chipotle ain't going anywhere. They're going to get my business 4 days a week, whether they like it or not. Guys, excuse me, that is all. I'm Travis Pavlik. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. Just taking a look at some more. Yeah, I would say as far as, you know, a speculative play, my Tesla's the best. Tesla in general has done nothing for years. Nothing for years. They priced it in way back here. That's the other thing. During this time, they were actually executing and selling, and, you know, everything was great. But look, they priced it in all back here. So it's done nothing but go sideways. Now, you know, I'm interested in kind of buying these dips, and you know, we had a nice retracement here. If I had my tools, if I had my Fibonacci tools, I could do it, but I can't because they're hidden. They're somewhere in here. I just don't know how to do it. Yeah, okay. I'll figure it out and I'll get back to you guys, but essentially 50% retracement, you know, your eyes can just see it, and then off to the races, right? So if we, you know, first stops is gap, second stops up here above 260. You see these lows at 250, around there. Yeah, we're gonna come into some resistance, probably this next moving average, 250 somewhere. Yeah, 245, 250, somewhere around there is probably the next stop. So that's plus 20 if we're doing it with the options, and we're gonna roll them. So that's the plan for now, and I still think that's probably the most interesting thing that I've seen. Zillow, if we can reverse on like a weekly, that would be great. Zillow's interesting here. This is big money, guys. You know, if we were to go back to all-time highs, which is completely within reason, it's not my favorite chart pattern, but we're at the lows here. We had a move up. This was beautiful. Got destroyed. This was not beautiful. We had to move up. This is beautiful, and got destroyed. There's probably easier stocks to trade, I'll admit that. This is not one of them, by the way, but another one that's just completely out of favor. 3D, triple D, printing, 3D printing. They thought it was the savior, and turns out it's not. The Qs, the NASDAQ. Again, most of my time goes into crypto, but there are times when we want to look at stocks, obviously, and I try to monitor everything, the global financial markets, let's call it. Here's another one that's interesting to me. I own a small position in this. It doesn't even want to. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. It doesn't want to help me out, does it? Monet. This is Monet. This tiny little gold piece, but it's 24 karat investment grade jewelry. It was a spin-off of Gold Money. Shout out to Roy, whoever the CEO is out there. Roy, I'm forgetting his last name right now, but this is a nice kind of flag, and it's too small and illiquid to really do technical analysis on. This is more of a fundamental play, small position in my portfolio. Sorry, guys. I'm trying here. Again, GBTC. Let's say you have you don't want to put your money on exchange for Bitcoin or buy buy some GBTC. It's looking good. If it gets destroyed and we close, back down in 11 something, yeah, it's probably not gonna look that good. That's it. I'm out. This is too long. I gotta go make some money. Peace out. Travis Pavlik out. Comment below. Subscribe if this is the first time you've seen this. Just trying to make some money here and share it with all of you. Bye-bye.